Oh boy, what do I even say about this one? Big old dragon head, big old sword coming out of his mouth, big old...
This was the weapon that I wanted him to do the most. Because in my opinion, I think this is like peak classic WoW fantasy. With the golden dragon head with the blade coming out of it, this was so fucking badass.
Mouth, big old thing that I'm gonna update the 2023 graphics. Well, off the bat. Thomas, you said you were gonna do something more exciting than a weapon after last one. Ugly boy? Yes. No worries, guys. It's coming.
It is not... Dude, this weapon's fucking awesome. This is one of the coolest weapons in the game.
I was sick and not at work, and instead of watching the Peter Jackson trilogy twice, I decided to instead spend my time squeezing in another project. Something just kinda spurred me to do Malabath. It's also an exciting project to do because A, if I can't think of anything for my script, I can just masturbate over how good Blackwing Lair gear was again, and B, it's an opportunity for me to see...
It did have some of the best gear in the game. Like, classic WoW and Burning Crusade gear had a level of, like, classy, or, like, not classy, but, like, flashiness that was so fucking cool.
How well I will do on a big old dragon head, which really is quite different than anything I've painted before. Now, Maladath is an interesting one for me. I love this weapon. It's such a simple idea, yet a little corny, yet done in a way that just bursts with that vanilla WoW character. And honestly, I would have taken it as a playable dragon race over the Drakthir.
Anybody would have taken anything over the Drakthir. Like, I can't even believe they exist. It's so stupid.
Oh, yeah. It's also special to me on a personal level, because when silly old me was raiding Blackwing Lair, getting his weapon finally put me almost on par with the other rogues in sword skill, who were, you guessed it, all human. Yes, I was a Night Elf Swords rogue. No, you're not allowed to make fun of me. My channel. When time came around to do Maladath's pommel, my source material let me down. Indeed. I cannot say I had much to work with, nor can I tell you...
Yeah, that's gonna be pretty hard to do. Yeah, what the hell was that supposed to be?
What you're really looking at, other than it looks like the shit that's stuck in my throat in the morning. A quick peek at the UVs of the weapon confirmed to me what I had suspected all along, which is that the artist decided not to create a texture for the pommel and just mapped it onto this middle bit of the blade. Either way, I decided to have faith in my future texture painting self that he would figure out what to do with this lump of dragon stuff I modeled. And let me narrating this video be that future self, who is not happy with what past Tom just did. Hashtag cancel Tomcake. Like I said, this might be a weapon, but it's also a dragon head, which really makes it only one dragon body removed from being a dragon. And I have never made a dragon before, so I was
I'm gonna be honest, I think already it looks really good. Like, I do, I think this looks fucking badass. But you can clearly tell it's gonna look good.
There is no texture without deciding the layout of that texture, which, you guessed it, UV unwrapping. This is annoying and slow on big things, but this is a weapon, which is a small thing, so it's really kind of easy and fast.
Yeah.
And that's all you need to know. And all this work yields us a finished 3D model,
God, that looks so fucking
something
good.
like this.
Oh man, look at that. Look at that, bro. Holy shit, this is the way the weapons in the game used to be.
Ain't that nice?
It's amazing.
And then came the magical part in the video, where I turned this white shape made of squares into something more. Something significant. Something that lives. And where I find out if I'm capable of painting a big fucking dragon head. And to be honest, it went quite well off the bat. I started with a dark green base and just blotted in the light for the different surfaces. The shape was simultaneously both complex and simple. Complex in that there's a lot there, and a lot of detail that isn't going to be guided by my geometry as clearly, but at the same time, it felt kind of natural. And more so than with most weapons I've done, it actually looked like something as soon as those basic tones were there.
Yeah, I feel like it already looks better than the original one. Like, the original one is like, you know, they just kind of gave up.
And encouraging. So far, yeah. So good. One of the reasons I was looking forward to painting this thing so much is that I have a lot of mounts like the classic Raptors that I want to remake. And while I have some expectations...
Yeah, like the classic stuff like just had so much like stylistic flair to it. Whereas like now in retail WoW, I think they focus too much on making things look realistic. I think the worst example of that is the way that you hold two-handed axes. You hold them too close to the fucking blade.
I have no idea how I will actually fare when I have to start painting creatures. Maladath felt like it could serve as a neat little test run for that.
Yeah.
Oh, and that pommel I was going on about, when I painted it, the design I decided to go for was...
It focused on making things feel like they fit what the said raid comes from, which is meh. I mean, yeah, maybe a little bit, but like just in general, I feel like... I mean, this looks like it came from BWL. I mean, fuck, where else would this be from? They did that even back then.
With a horn and little bubbles on the other end. And for the blade, more specifically that bit with the green stuff, I decided to try and paint it as I do here, and very soon after, every cell in my body agreed that fuck this and everything about it, and I should just paint it later in Photoshop or have proper layers and stuff. Yes,
probably a good idea.
Painting, still happening in Blender. And painting in Blender, still a hemorrhoid upon my soul.
I'm not a very artistic person at all, okay? I'm just not, it's just not for me. So, like, it's always insane for me to see people that, like, they know, like, where to put the right thing in the right place to, like, create that perspective. That's just nuts.
If anyone knows a good add-on to give a good proper, like, toolkit for hand painting, I would owe you a great debt for leaving a comment. I would not mind paying for it. When time came to texture boards, I really wanted to get them accurate to the original.
Yeah, look at that. That used to be the original one right there. Bro, like, what a come-up. Holy shit.
Maladeath was one of those weapons in Vanilla WoW that had detail in their design, but it just got lost in the 2006 texture resolution.
That's the problem. Is like the weapon was like so ambitious, but it just didn't really work.
When in game, you view these models from far away, so it all looks pretty damn good anyway.
It does.
It won't bother you.
I had this weapon, dude. Whenever I got this weapon, I was so fucking happy.
These things and convert them into
every single week. That's all I wanted.
It can end up being trickier than you would think. I wish I could have experienced the days where you could get away with this. By the way, yes, I'm aware that Blizzard did their own Maladeath remake. But
that one looks like a piece of shit, though. That's the problem. So, like, it would be good except for the fact that it's not. Yeah, what the fuck is that? It literally doesn't have any... it has 2 teeth. That's it. It's got retail... See, this is the thing, bro. Like, what is it about retail? It's like everything in retail is flaccid. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like that's the word for it. It's just flaccid.
Come on, guys. I mean, I guess it was supposed to be more of a nod to Maladeath than a remake. Yeah. That has a whole different name and it's from Blackroot Hold. But it was Blizzard's conscious choice. A brain choice to make a nod rather than a remake. It's just salt in the wound.
Yeah, why would you do that?
I'm backing you, Blizzard.
Why not just remake it? Yeah. Yeah, like everybody, dude, people loved the remakes of this Tomb of Sargeras gear. I feel like everybody liked them. Like, every single class, like, I didn't really like the warrior boots, to be fair. But, like, fuck, I'm not complaining. That was amazing.
Thanks to my awesome patrons. As a matter of fact, we've got some new patrons. So, special thank you to Furious George, Aristarchus, and Shadow the Ronin. And as always, a special shout out to the Ultra Mega Chats, Dumbo Jimbo, Dinkeldork, and now also Mimiaga. Your support means the world to me. Thank you.
Are you fucking kidding me? Oh my fucking god. Oh my god. This is so fucking good. Are you kidding me? This is insane. Holy fuck. Remaster, yeah, it's so much. This is amazing. Look at that. Why can't every weapon in the game be that badass? Like, this was so fucking cool, man. Wow. You know what? If I can make a request, Maladeath. That is one of the coolest and most badass fucking weapons in the entire game. Is. And, like, Blizzard never remade it. And he fucking delivered, didn't he? He fucking delivered. Holy shit, this is good. Oh my god. Oh my fucking god, this is so good. He was cooking, bro. He cooked. He fucking cooked, man. This is so good. Oh my god. Oh my fucking god, this is so good. Like, why can't Blizzard just put this in the game, man? Like, I don't know why they can't do it. Please give this one a like, man. Please give this one a like so he does another one of these. Like, more of these. Like, these are so good. These are amazing, man. Like, I've been watching these Tomcat videos now for like a year. I'm just... Dude, back... like, the flaccid thing, man. Like, this shit, it's just so flaccid, man. Like, what? Oh, God. It's so funny. What is this, man? Like, why you do that? Like, it's a limp dick sword. Yeah, it's like, why you do that? I bet, you know what? I bet it's I haven't seen this one in game before. It's probably not that big, right? Is it at least a big one? It's a dagger? Nah. No, it's not. Let me see real quick. It's supposed to be a two-handed weapon, bro. They said this is a two-handed weapon. They said this is a two-handed weapon. This is a two-handed weapon. This is a one-handed weapon. There's clipping? Oh, there's no clipping. I just like... I link y'all the video, bro. Like, I can't. I just can't have this in my life, man. I can't have this shit in my life. Like, this is just like, it's fucking, bro, like, Jesus Christ, how is it so good? Bro, why you have to do I gotta just look, it is flaccid, bro. It's flaccid, bro. Like, what is this shit? Bro, this sword lost more teeth than I did. Oh my God, this is fucking embarrassing. Jesus, this is what a joke. Like, I can't even, what the fuck is this? It's time to lay, bro, I gotta lay down after this fucking bullshit. What is wrong with these fucking people? Like, it's just driving me crazy. I don't even know what to say. What Blizzard needs some Viagra. Yeah, what the fuck? Like, they got... Jesus, I've had enough of this fucking shit. I'll link y'all the video one more time. This is so good. Make sure to give it a like. Give Tom Keck a sub. This is amazing. Bro, like, he made it happen. And like, he cooked, man. He did cook.